listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. Last week, I watched a 5-year-old fall off her bike on the trails. Her knee was scraped raw, and tears welled up in her eyes. Her dad rushed over, but instead of immediately covering the wound, he knelt down and said, "I see it hurts. Let's look at it together." As someone who regularly rides single-track trails, I'm no stranger to scrapes and falls. Every mountain biker knows that crashes are not a matter of if, but when. The wounds themselves are just the beginning. It's the healing that holds the real magic. When you get a fresh cut on the trail, the protocol is simple but crucial. You acknowledge the pain, you clean the wound, and maybe you cover it temporarily. But any experienced rider knows that once you're home, that wound needs air to heal properly. Keep it covered too long, and you're just creating a perfect environment for infection. This wisdom from the trails translates to emotional wounds. Just like that father on the single track, just like every rider who's ever picked themselves up after a fall, we need to learn to look at our pain directly. How many times have you tried to cover up emotional pain with the equivalent of an eternal band-aid? Through endless scrolling on social media or throwing yourself into work or maintaining a social calendar so packed, you never have to be alone with your thoughts, or numbing the pain with alcohol until you cannot feel anything at all, or pushing your emotions so far down that you convince yourself they don't exist. These are all temporary fixes, band-aids that eventually need to come off. No serious mountain biker would ignore a deep gash or a potential fracture. You cannot afford to dismiss your emotional injuries. You have to say to yourself, "This hurts, this sucks, and it really hurts." And just as a physical wound needs air to heal, your emotional wounds need space to be expressed and processed. Like any good trail rider knows, healing takes time. Sometimes you need to walk your bike back to the trailhead. Sometimes you need to take a break for certain trails until you're stronger. The same goes for emotional healing. Because in the end, whether you're healing from a bike crash or a broken heart, the only way out is through. Thank you for listening. If you found value in today's episode, rate the show or share with a friend. And remember, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.